Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm CTigirsGaming and welcome to more Call of Duty Vanguard news. Sledgehammer Games ended up releasing a blog outlining everything that we should expect come the Vanguard Alpha. So let's go over this blog and see what will be available to us to use when the COD Alpha drops. And if you guys are excited for the COD Alpha, which actually drops in just over 12 hours at the time of recording this video, make sure to see for the like button. For everything Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join the notification squad. Without further ado, let's get on to it. Just quickly for those of you that don't know what's going on, Call of Duty Vanguard will be dropping an alpha on August 27th, which will start at 10 AM Pacific time until August 29th at 10 AM Pacific time. This alpha is exclusive to only PlayStation users, that means PlayStation 4 and 5, and it is totally free. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, make sure to do so you can play it the second it drops. With that being said, let's get everything that we already knew about out of the way so we get into all the new information. First of all, we have the maps. Of course, will be Gang 4, Courtyard, Train Yard, Market, and Airstrip. When it comes to the game mode that we can play, of course, is only going to be one Champions Hill. However, there are two variations of this game mode that you can play. First of all, you can play in duos, and the second one is trios. Okay, here's where it's gonna get interesting because now we move on to the weapons, equipment, streaks, and all that good stuff. First of all, we have the weapons. Now, unfortunately, they don't specify what weapons will be available. However, this is what they had to say. Weapons are persistent through matches. There are 10 upgrades per weapon, and each weapon upgrade adds one attachment. So there it goes. That's confirmation that in Call of Duty Vanguard, you can have up to 10 attachments per weapon. Yes, you heard that right, 10 attachments per weapon. And this is not exclusive to the Champion Hill Alpha. No, this will be across multiplayer. However, when it comes to Warzone, we're not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Now, this is absolutely ridiculous, and I mean that in a good way. In Modern Warfare, we had max of 5 attachments. Black Ops Cold War, same thing, max of only 5 attachments. Now, in Call of Duty Vanguard, we will have max of 10 attachments, and man, oh man, it can get crazy. I cannot wait for that. We will be making all sort of crazy weapons. This should be fun. Moving on with the blog, they say weapon sets will rotate. Both weapons, set 1 and set 2, includes assault rifles, LMGs, shotguns, and pistols. Now, if I had to guess, I would say that we'll be getting one weapon from each of the categories that I just mentioned, because don't forget, this is only an alpha. We'll get more weapons to choose from in the beta, so don't expect a crazy amount of weapons to be available in this alpha. Like I just said, maybe 1 per class. Now let's move on to the equipments, and in this alpha we'll have 6 to choose from, and I'm guessing there'll be plenty more when the game releases. First of all, we have the MK2 frag grenade, cookable fragmentation grenade, your normal frag grenade. Then we have the number 69 stun grenade, slows victims movement and aiming. Now don't ask me why it's called number 69 stun grenade. What happened to the previous 68? I'm not sure, that's weird. We move on to the throwing knife, retrievable knife that is lethal when thrown at the body or head. Our fourth equipment will be the gammon bomb, which is an impact grenade. Then we have the MK5 gas grenade, explodes on impact to the ground, releasing a lingering cloud of gear gas that causes slowed movement, blurred vision, and coughing. Then our sixth and last equipment will be the S-Mine 44, which is the proximity triggered explosive. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for an alpha that is a lot of equipment to choose from, but hey, the more we have the better. I'm not complaining. Moving on from the equipment, now let's move on to the perks, and this is where it gets interesting. For the perks, it says persistent through matches, and you can buy up to 6 perks. First of all, we have the returning ghost, undetectable while moving by spy planes, enemy intel, and field mics. And just by that small sentence, we learned that not only ghosts will be back, we will also be having spy planes, of course, or UAVs, enemy intel, which I'm not sure what that is. If you guys know, make sure to tell me in the comment section down below. And we'll also be having the returning field mic. Now this is interesting because they say field mic. Does that mean field upgrades are back again? We're not sure. Like I said, we'll just have to wait until September 7th, so all our answers about multiplayer will be answered. We move on to the second perk. It's gonna be survival training, which is maximized resistance to stun effects, immune to gas. Then we have high alert. Your vision pulses when enemies outside of your view see you. We move on to tracker. Enemies leave behind a footprint trail. See markers at enemy death locations and hide the death markers of your enemies you kill. Our next perk is gonna be the demolition perk, which is an extra lethal on spawn. Thrown lethals display an indicator showing the path of the lethal. Okay, that's gonna be interesting, not gonna lie. And lastly, for the alpha is gonna be double time, double the duration of tactical sprint, increased crouch movement speed by 30%. Okay, that is interesting. Now all the perks we've already had in Cold War or Modern Warfare. In the alpha there won't be any new perks, but I'm pretty sure there will be some new perks in the beta, and of course when the full game comes out. Now let's move on to the streaks, and it has also been confirmed that kill streaks will be returning. Unlike Black Ops Cold War, which used core streaks, in COD Vanguard it will be kill streaks. Our first streak is gonna be spy plane, basically a UAV, calls in a spy plane which reveals all enemy positions on the minimap to allies. Can't be shot down. This automatically activates in the next match. Now don't worry about the last part where it says this automatically activates in the next match. That is exclusive to only the Champions Hill game mode. This pipeline will work normally across multiplayer. Our next trick is the flame note. Receive a flamethrower with unlimited fuel and a protective suit, both lost on death. This automatically activates in the next match. Now if I must say so myself, I hope this is not overpowered, because not only you'll have unlimited fuel, you'll also have a protective suit. What on earth? Next up we have the death machine, and we already knew about this because it was shown in the Champion Hill trailer. Equip a machine gun with explosive rounds and a fixed number of bullets. Persist through death until ammo is depleted. This automatically activates in the next match. So this is your normal death machine with a twist. It will have explosive rounds. What on earth? What is going on here? I cannot wait to try them out. This is gonna be absolutely crazy. Our next trick is gonna be none other than the V2 rockets. Activates instantly and drops a V2 rocket, killing all players and ending the match. Okay, this is gonna be the biggest trick of them all in Call of Duty Vanguard. We already knew about this through the PlayStation blog, but here it has been finally confirmed. And just a quick note, the V2 rocket will actually cost you everything you have because it is a match ending streak. Then we have the extra life streak, which gains you 1 additional life for your whole team. We also have the armor plate streak, a single piece of armor, and lastly full armor streak, which is full set of armor plates. Okay, so there will be a variety of streaks that you can choose from in this alpha, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited. Like I said earlier, the COD Vanguard alpha is almost here, just over 12 hours to go at the time of recording this video. I cannot wait, I'm very excited, and as always, everything will be on this channel right here. So stay tuned, because believe me, you don't want to miss any of these videos. It's gonna be a crazy time. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you are excited for Vanguard alpha, make sure to see for the like button. For everything Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad, and I'll see you when the alpha drops.